Hey there guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Best Class Setups in Modern Warfare series. We're taking a look at a gun we took a look at yesterday as part of our 3 best guns that nobody uses in Modern Warfare right now. Basically, we're taking a look at the Fennec SMG again after we've taken a look at the CR56 AMAX 156 times in the last 2 weeks. I feel like this deserves another look. Anyway, this is a very fast firing SMG and we're using it in such a way that makes it pretty scumbag. Like, we are not very nice to people when we do end up killing them with this. This is a pretty nutty class. Like, you don't even have to put too much effort into getting kills with this. Anyway, let's try and get this video to 25 likes just for this one. This is the video where we finally announced that we did hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of all of you who did help me out to get there. And we'll be having a little bit more details about the giveaway at the end of the video, so make sure you do stick around for that. Don't skip to the end, watch the whole thing, do me a favor. We'll have a 2K sub video coming out at some point, I'm sure, just to give a more thorough understanding of what we're doing, but basically we're going to be talking about the giveaway at the end of the video. But if you haven't already, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. We want to hit 2,100 subscribers very soon. Took a little while to get to 2K, but I think now we're continuing on towards our 2,100 goal right now. So let's jump straight into this particular Fennec class setup because it is pretty goofy. So we're going to start with our sidearm perks and grenade choices here because they're a little bit different to how we would normally run our classes, and then we're going to talk about the attachments for the Fennec here. Starting with the secondary, we've got something a little bit different in which we do have the monolithic suppressor for the damage range and sound suppression, the Singard Arms advantage barrel to give us that extra bit of damage range, the lightweight trigger for the fastest possible fire rate, the 26 round mag, as this is the largest possible option here to give us more bullets for our X16, but also the fully loaded perk as well. Basically, this combination between the X16 and the Fennec does give us more total ammunition to fire, so we can end up really not using this weapon an awful lot and just sort of relying on our primary, but we do have a lot of bullets as a result of this particular combination here. So go with this if you do want more Fennec bullets to fire, which we will need some. We will definitely need some extra ones. In the perk 1 slot, we do have EOD, but also Scavenger and also Quick Fix are good options here. I just prefer EOD to stop dying to those explosives. If someone chucks a C4 at me, I'm not going to die to it, and that's what I prefer in this game. Scavenger and Quick Fix are pretty good too, though. Ghost in the perk 2 slot is also a fantastic option here. It makes us undetectable by those UAVs, which are very common kill streaks in this game. It's very common to run a UAV into a VTOL into something a little bit higher, just to make sure you can sort of spread your kill streaks around. I even run the UAV, so it is important to stay off them. And in the third perk, we do have Tracker here, which just lets us see enemy footprints, and it makes it a lot easier to sort of get more information on people. Oh, there's footstep there, you follow it, and then you get a pretty easy kill, which is pretty important with this, as we do need to rely on close quarters situations to make this particular class setup work, as we're only going to be hip firing, but we'll talk about that more when we get to the attachments. In the lethal slot, we do have the C4 at the moment because that is one of the best options right now. Basically, you just chuck it over a wall, typically get at least a kill or at least damage someone enough so you can finish them off with your gun. Thermite's good, Semtex good, Proximity Mine good, Molotov good, Frag Grenade good. They're all pretty good, like even the Claymore's still pretty good. Like, all of these are fantastic options at what they do, and they all have their own little role, but I think the C4 is one of the best options at the moment. In the tactical slot, the stim shot is the only option for me here. I mean, of course, you can run a stun or a flash if you want to be a little bit cheesy, want to be a little bit annoying to people, chuck them around a corner or whatever, go just kill them straight away. But for me, the stim shot is the best option. You just get that health generation immediately, and it's really strong. Okay, so as I said, we did go over this class setup yesterday in the 3 best weapons class setups that nobody uses in Modern Warfare, but I felt like it deserved a class setup on its own because this is a very interesting class setup to play with. It is an absolute blast. The Fennec itself might not be a super powerful weapon in this game, like it does compete with the MP5, unfortunately, and then if you look at it when you compare it to other assault rifles, or even just assault rifles in general, it doesn't compare very favorably. But the time to kill up close is very comparable to the MP5, and that's all we care about really with this particular class. So in this particular situation, we are going for the barrel here first, the ZLR 18-inch deadfall. This we do get damage range, recoil control, bullet velocity, and sound suppression. It does annoy me a little bit that damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control has been reversed there. Like, normally these two are the other way around, but what are you going to do? This does allow us to be a little bit more powerful with our shots, be a lot more accurate, get those shots on target. It does make us a little bit slower in terms of movement speed and aim down sight speed, but as I mentioned already, we aren't aiming down sight here. We don't care about that at all. The no stock option here with the movement speed and aim down sight speed. Again, movement speed very powerful for this. You can feel a little bit sluggish with this combination of attachments, so the no stock is a must have on pretty much every weapon in the game now. Basically making us move around faster, sometimes aim down sight faster if we have to, is very beneficial here. But as I said, we are not aiming down sight with this gun at the moment. We also have the 40 round drum mag, which is a very, very important attachment for this particular gun. It increases our maximum magazine ammo capacity in terms of just a single magazine, but it also increases the maximum capacity we have in secondary. Basically, this also combines with our X16 class setup with that fully loaded stuff, and basically it just means we have loads of bullets to just run around, spray at people, and not worry about running out of ammo too much. And lastly, the piece de resistance of this class. The 5mm laser does give us hip fire accuracy and sprint to fire speed. Sprint to fire speed always a good option here, but here in particular we are looking at the hip fire accuracy. And then you do combine this with the Merc foregrip for that recoil control, and again, hip fire accuracy. Basically, these two combined on any weapon, or any SMG rather, the SMGs in particular because the hip fire is already quite small, makes it an absolute laser. You really don't have to aim down sight too much if you do have both of these combination of attachments. You just run around, spray people down, like you'll see in the gameplay at the end, man, just spray everybody down. It's absolutely insane. Like, if you just sprint around with the sort of hip fire build, it is absolutely hilarious. Like, so much fun to use, and we'll show that off in the gameplay shortly. So if you are going to drop out of the video at this stage and miss out on that giveaway information, I don't mind. Thank you very much for stopping by. But as I said, we're going to jump into some gameplay with this now and have a little bit of fun here, because this is a very, very powerful class. So you might notice that my field of view does look a little bit different here. We did recently change our FOV to suit this a little bit better. This is a recommendation by Ollie Roberts, and is a fantastic one at that. I actually noticed that my FPS is a little bit low here, so the video might end up looking like shit, and this might not get used, but I suppose we will see. Basically, with this class, we want to get in close quarter situations as often as possible. That hip fire accuracy, like you can see it, like this is insanely small. Okay, not a great start. Oh, look at that double kill with the C4 there. Also another guy on site here, so we're going to try and get nice and close to him and just spray the hell out of him. Not a lot of skill goes on with this particular class setup, but it is very, very fun to use. But as I said, this is not going to work on every long line of sight. Like, you got to get very close to your targets here, nice and close, so you can actually spray them down. I mean, the hip fire is very small, but it's not that small. Like, it's not pinpoint. You probably couldn't shoot somebody from over there in the church, but I mean, you can do a serious amount of work with this. Open the door nice and quietly. We'll move up the back here. What? I don't know why my FPS is so low. It's probably something to do with my graphics driver. I think there was an update for that the other day, so probably should have done that. Like, you should update your graphics drivers if you're on PC and they tell you to, like. If you ever see the thing that says, hey, update your graphics driver, you should probably do it, like, honestly. But man, you should try, if you're on PC as well, you should try extending out your FOV just a tad, like just a little bit. I'm going to push over this way. Yeah, you should try extending out your FOV just a little bit. It makes the game feel a lot faster. Like, it just feels like you're moving very, very quickly, and that's like a lot of fun. It's actually a lot of fun to try this out. I mean, just look at the hip fire accuracy there. Like, you can just tell that this is dumb. Like, you just grab a combination of an 1100 rounds per minute fire rate, and then you combine it with, like, a tiny hip fire spread. You're just, like, asking to die. Like, you're just asking people to just make you sad. How did we manage to get behind these dudes? This is fine. This is fine. It's not fine. I'm a little bit scared. Pop that. Pop that dead silence. Doing alright here though, despite the low FPS and sort of not the best map to be doing this on. Not gonna lie, this is not a good map to be playing this particular class setup on at all. And now I have to cross this wide open field with no chance of me ever aiming down sight. Like, we've set up this class in such a way where aiming down sight is actually bad. Like, it's simply just not as good of an option as sort of hip firing, but sometimes it's necessary. This guy over that way. We're going to push this way though. I'm going to go all the way around the back here. Please stop shooting at me. But man, 2,000 subscribers is very, very exciting. We did hit that overnight from what I saw. So yeah, it was overnight, and that's very, very exciting to me. Like, this is a wild, wild ride. Like, we were at 1,000, I think, like 2-ish, 2.5, 3 months ago, which is absolutely insane. Like, and you guys just supporting me is just fantastic. I love it so much. You guys do so much for me. All the comments, all the watching of the videos that we're gonna get hit. No? Yeah. Basically everything you guys do for me, I do appreciate so, so much. All the comments, all the likes, all the views, you know, all that good stuff is very, very appreciated, of course. And not just because it's getting me money. Like, you guys are making me a little bit of change on the side, and I feel very, very appreciative of that. It makes me feel very, very nice. But, like, we don't do this for the cash. We do this for the enjoyment of Call of Duty and entertaining and informing you guys of the best class setups in Modern Warfare and so on. There's a lot of reasons why I make these videos, but it's mostly just to inform, entertain, and so on. They spawned at the other end. Okay. Huh. Nope. Hey, that works. There's only a couple away from the support helo here, so I do still want to stick to those. No. No, I'm just going to keep going. No! What did we do? 2 before the support helo? That is annoying and heartbreaking, but we had a good run there. Didn't do too badly. It's no nuke streak, but we should be able to come up behind these nerds. There is somebody back here. No? Oh, yeah, there is. Look at it. Imagine aiming down sight. You just played yourself. Like, just hip fire. It's so easy. Almost makes the game, like, not fun. Like, it's not challenging. Like, you just... Shit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have actually tried to kill him, but... I mean, that's the only time the hip fire's failed me today. Like, this is the first time the hip fire's actually failed me. Yeah, based on that, I'm pretty sure they're going to be spawning over near the church now, I think. No, they're spawning back there. And I think the next one spawns over here, near this hill, which is just completely ideal for us because we love fighting in big open spaces. Oh no, it's back here. Where are you going, mate? I don't know, why do people not play the objective? Like, it's easy. It's a little box that you have to stand in. Wish I didn't have to aim outside for that guy, but... No! No, just let me inside, man. Am I the only one playing this game? Yeah, basically. Can't complain too much about a busted game that the developers don't even really care about too much. Is he still there? He's dead. Okay, so there's somebody coming to try and flank us right now. I think he's been dealt with appropriately. And we're going to come up over the top and try and get as close as possible to these dudes. Again, Headquarters is a very interesting game mode in which if you get on top, you pretty much stay on top because the enemy just can't keep up with where the next thing's going to spawn. Like, they're already in there, I'm 100% sure of it. Yeah, nothing I can do. I can't get back there in time and they're just going to cap it very, very easy. There's nobody on it. No, there is. Nobody's going to get up there, and we're going to lose very, very easily in just a second.
12 seconds later.
Anyway, we'll have our final thoughts on this dumb particular class setup in just a second. Okie dokie, so what do we think of this particular Fennec class? Well, I'm still a little bit disappointed on the Fennec overall. Like, it's a very fast firing weapon, but if the damage numbers was like 1 or 2... like little ticks, like little increments higher, this would be a fantastic weapon. At the moment, it's just fine. Like, the time to kill at range is a little bit slow, which is a little bit unfortunate. So it's only designed around being a close range powerhouse, and that's fairly well balanced. Like, an SMG isn't supposed to be able to fight at super long ranges, but I'd like to be able to fight at a little bit more range than this one does. But this particular hipfire class is very, very entertaining to play with. It's really, really fun to just sprint around and just spray people down and not really care too much about what's going on. It's a very relaxing class. You can just sort of chill with this, just move around the map very quickly and then just spray people down. It's very, very fun to use this. Anyway, guys, again, we did hit 2,000 subscribers today, which is very, very exciting. And we will have more videos to come based around 2,000 subscribers. I think we'll end up doing a 2,000 sub video like later on this week or whatever. I'll get it done. I'll get it done at some point. But the giveaway now, this is what you've all been waiting for, the information on the giveaway. Basically, we're going to be having a little giveaway over on my community Discord. The link will be on the screen and in the description right now. So in one of the channels in our community Discord, there's a giveaway channel, and we'll start something up in which we are going to be giving away, I think, probably three $50 gift cards again. This can be for PS4, Xbox One, PC, which is on Battle.net, I think, and basically we'll work out who wins from there. The bot will decide who wins. It doesn't get decided by me. It's not like a bias thing or anything like that. Everyone who reacts to this post, like everyone who clicks the little thing that says I want to play, basically you go into the winning, or you go into the chance to win at least one of the gift cards. I think it's only one. You can only win one. So yeah, $50 gift card. So it can be Xbox, PS4, PC, whatever you want really, and I will try and get my hands on it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and subscribing, guys. 2,000 subs just mean an awful lot to me, and I really appreciate all of you out there who have clicked that little like button and that little subscribe button. For me, I do appreciate it an awful lot, of course. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!